Kia ora. It's all about managing risks. That is one of the primary requirements intended by the Health and Safety at Work Act 2015. For me, it should be the foundation of any organisation. I just want to get us all on the same page. Risk is not a hazard. Hazards create risk, something I felt needed to be cleared up. For years, people have debated over the definition of risk, and I have no intention of adding fuel to that fire. But we, the health and safety profession, all seem to agree. When considering risk, we need to consider two things: the likelihood of an event occurring and the severity of the consequence. Now that we are all on the same page with traditional risk considerations, might I be so bold as to add a third consideration: the benefits. Now I hear you all say, the benefits of risk? Risk has benefits? Yes, it does, and I believe in some circumstances this needs to form a key part of your risk assessment. In fact, believe it or not, this is something you do every day already. This has been something I have been doing for years in the outdoors while providing a range of learning experiences. It was great to see internationally it has been recognised as a key component of risk assessments in some circumstances. What I want to do here is share with you the principles of what is referred to as a risk-benefit assessment model. So let's start at the top. Number one, identify the hazards. This does not change. Number two, assess the risk. This looks the same, I hear you say. Well, for the most part, it is. Not considering the risks in the traditional sense, i.e. what could go wrong, would be foolhardy. Where this differs is once we have done that, we need to consider the benefits of why we are doing the activity, lesson, trip or program. You could look at the risks of not doing the activity, lesson, trip or program. We should be considering the benefits against the goals or objectives we are trying to achieve. This is going to be hard, and some true reflection will need to take place here. For those of you entrenched in having to use a risk matrix, you will need to let this go. Numbers and colours may not be the best way to do this. Number three, once we have assessed the risks and considered the benefits, we need to put in place suitable and sufficient controls that we manage the risk of something going wrong adequately and still provide an opportunity to realise the benefits of completing the activity, lesson, trip or program. Number four, we then move into monitoring. Again, this is where it is a blend of traditional monitoring techniques, but now we also need to consider, are we realising the benefits we are intending to try and achieve? And number five, for the final stage in the cycle, review. We need to review our risks as we would in the traditional sense. Your risk assessment approach needs to be well considered and should be articulated in policy and backed up with a robust and sometimes dynamic procedure. See, not so scary. Who would have thought? Risk and benefits all being rationally considered. For a slightly more detailed look at this, check out my blog, which you can get to through my website. Or come join me on a workshop, Risk Benefit Assessment 101, which will walk you through how to implement and use this process in your organisations. So jump on a public course or reach out for an organisation specific one. Thanks for your time, and let's ensure our risk assessments are suitable and sufficient.